Okay, welcome back to number 21 of the 48 Ways of Wisdom of Noah Weinberg's book here. 48 ways that will help us become the best people that we can be. Very important now for this time of the 10 days of Tshuva that we're in right now. Today's chapter is Miyut, Tzechok, minimizing laughter. Now, that's interesting because why would we want to minimize laughter? Laughter is something that can make us feel very good. We love a good laugh, whether it's with friends or in a movie or things like that. I mean, laughter is something that people really enjoy. And especially if you're in a tired state or negative emotional state, sometimes a good laugh can really pick you up a bit. But the point of this chapter is basically explaining that laughter, like all things, has to be really controlled. What we're laughing at, how we're laughing, to do it in the most beneficial way for us. So laughing is a good thing in general, can be a good thing. If we, let's see, it's a very powerful tool, as it says in the Talmud, in the Gemara, Masechet Shabbat. Rabbah lectured to his students on a series of Torah topics, and he always began with a joke. Rabbah always began with a joke. And when we listen to Torah classes, sometimes rabbis that are funny in a very witty, clever way are some of the best classes. I love listening to a class where a rabbi who keeps you on your toes, keeps you awake because of his humor. And so humor is very important, especially if you can weave it into like a Torah class and do it in a way that doesn't get off topic too much. But there you have it. In the Gemara, Rabbah used to always start with a joke, and it really gets you, feeling good. So let's see. What we don't want is mockery. Mockery is making fun of people, because that would be the same as in the same family as like speaking lashon hara, which is actually more like embarrassing people, but doing damage to people through words. Even though laughing isn't necessarily words, it's sounds coming out of our mouth that can still be hurtful to people. And we need to be careful not to mock. The Gemara says all mockery is forbidden except the mockery of idolatry. So if something is very evil, you make a mockery of it, but other than that, you should not mock and make fun. It can be very, very hurtful for people. We've heard of people that have gone to serious mental breakdowns because of being made fun of in school and things like that. So really have to watch out for mocking, even though naturally it can be funny sometimes. We like, so sometimes unfortunately it can be funny if, some kind of comedy where people are made fun of, but it's not the best. It's not the best kind of laughter. We should avoid mockery at all costs, as it says in the Gemara. Let's see. So laughter pulls you out of your self-pity and helps you achieve a necessary distance from your problems. So laughter can be good, in that sense. They can kind of, a long day, you just want to kind of have a little bit of a laugh at the end of the day. It can be a good tool to kind of help us get back in the right mindset and lift our spirits. Let's see. And if you really use it to dispel other negative emotions like anger, sometimes we have to just have to make fun of ourselves a little bit, like, oh, that was silly of me, and kind of laugh it off, and that's it, So moving on, we don't want to ridicule others. Laugh with people, not at them. That kind of goes along with mocking. Don't embarrass someone. We know that there's a big price to pay for embarrassing people. So with laughter, we don't want to do this as well. Don't laugh at people when they slip up, stumble over their words, stumble over something. Not ridiculing, not embarrassing. And cynicism and sarcasm are destructive forces that strip away the importance of meaningful ideas and causes. Don't mock a person's idealism. If someone tells you, I have a dream of becoming the next Gadol Ador, or just something, a positive dream that is a very big goal and dream for them. Don't laugh at them and bring them down. People need encouragement, and even if they dream big, they need they don't need to be laughed at for their dreams. It's very, very hurtful. I remember when I was studying, even studying in Israel to be a phys ed teacher, they kind of, I was kind of laughed at a little bit at the beginning, like, come on, your Hebrew isn't so good. How are you going to learn this subject? Why don't you go to become an English teacher or something? And, it's a little hurtful sometimes, when people laugh at your dreams. So try not to do that as much as possible. In our Jewish calendar, we say the Jewish day of laughter is Purim. We laugh in a very healthy way. We laugh at the fact that, whoa, we were almost wiped out, and Baruch Hashem, we were saved, and everything flipped around, and Haman, the Rasha, and his sons and family were taken out, and us Jews were able to live happily, and so we laugh at that, at the amazing change of events, kind of like how we know that Sarah laughed when Yitzchak was born, and that's why Yitzchak comes from laughter, because it's just, wow, I can't believe it. The great miracle. Sometimes, something happens and you just naturally smile and even let out a little laugh just from being happy, and being happy with Hashem and the blessing that we've received in life. What we say in Tehillim, then our mouths will be filled with laughter. We say this actually on Shabbat, every Shabbat, 3 times before the benching. Our mouths will be filled with laughter, because that's what we want. We want to be happy. We want to be, laughing, smiling, but not too much. We know also, we learn in some of the Sifrei Musar that too much laughter, like you have to be serious in life sometimes too. You have to take time to be serious. You have to, you can't always be laughing. And sometimes if you see kind of more like negative type people hanging out on the street corners, stuff like that, B'ezrat Hashem, they say do tshuva, but sometimes people like this, you see them, they're always laughing like hyenas, laughing all day, laughing. And, life has to be taken seriously too. You can't always be laughing, but, right. Okay. So just to summarize, laughter is very powerful. It can really, change our emotional state, hopefully for the better, when we laugh in a positive way, which is not mocking, not ridiculing, not embarrassing people. And so basically it's a very powerful tool that can be used for good or for bad. We can use laughter to release stress, that's a positive thing, or to release feelings of anger, it's positive. There's a time and place for laughter. Obviously, like we said, don't laugh too much, don't laugh all the time. There's definitely times not to laugh. But sometimes, if we're so happy and we're given such blessing from the Almighty, it's okay to smile and laugh a bit, and just enjoy the great blessing that we've received in life. So that's the tool of laughing. May we use it for the good. And next time we'll be at number 22, which is Erech HaPayim, conquering frustration. Thanks a lot.